Okay. So, I recently shared 2 reoccurring dreams with my mom and Brian and a couple other people. But those of you who know me pretty well know that I have 2 strange fears in my life. 2 very strange fears. No, not like fear of water, fear of heights. Strange. I have, for some god-awful reason, a fear of Mrs. Butterworth. Not her herself, but the bottle. I had dreams that she would come in and go, woo, woo, and she'd just be talking. So I have a fear of her. And I also have a fear of garden gnomes. They just creep me out. There's no exact reasoning for having the fear of garden gnomes, but I do. So, for about 2 months now, I had reoccurring dreams. They've stopped now since I've talked about them. And I heard that was a good thing, that when you talked about them, you know they stopped. So the one reoccurring dream is about Mrs. Butterworth. And I have a dream that I'm laying in bed sleeping, and if you look, the nightstand right here, that's where I keep my cell phone and everything while I'm sleeping. And so I have the dream that Brian sneaks out of the room. He has the camera, he's videotaping it, and he puts a bottle of Mrs. Butterworth's right on the nightstand. He calls my cell phone. I go to reach for my cell phone, and I, needless to say, freak out. I get wrapped up in the blankets in the bed and fall out of the bed, and he's standing in the doorway of the bedroom just laughing and laughing and laughing, laugh. And he's like, oh yeah, you know that's going to be all over YouTube. We're going to get so many hits off of that. Facebook, it's going to be all over it. And then I wake up. The other one has to do where every morning when Brian gets up, this is true, every morning when Brian has to go to work, I get up. I make sure he has 2 cups of coffee ready to take with him to work, and he has his lunch ready. Well, I have one dream that while I'm getting his lunch ready and his coffee and everything, he takes a 2-foot tall garden gnome and lays it on his pillow. And after he leaves for work, I lay back down and snuggle with his pillow, maybe fall asleep for a little bit. But that time, I tell him, see you later, have a good day at work, and I'll see you when you get home. Well, he takes the garden gnome, and when he leaves, so I thought, he sneaks back in and he's videotaping me. I get back in bed and I go to snuggle up with his pillow, and all I see is this garden gnome staring me in the face. Just staring me in the face. It's just the craziest thing. I scream, of course, freak out, and then I fall out of the bed, and he's like, oh, he's standing in the doorway just laughing. And he's like, oh yeah, you know this is going to be all over YouTube. We're going to put this on America's Funniest Home Videos. We're going to make some money off of this. Well, since I told someone, I was scared to tell anybody about it because I didn't want him to actually do it. And since I've told him, I also told Mom and Joy and Lisa. And since I told him, Mom seems to think it's funny that she's going to mail me garden gnomes or Mrs. Butterworth's bottle. I hate going down the syrup aisle. I do. She just freaks me out. There's no reasoning behind it. Just she freaks me out. And garden gnomes are just creepy. I think it has to do with the movie A Gnome Named Norm and Ernest Scared Stupid, where that evil little gnome, both of those movies are like evil gnomes. So I think that's what it has to do with. But I thought I'd share my non-reoccurring currently. Serious, they have stopped now. I thought I'd share my psycho little fears with you guys. I thought you'd get a laugh at it. Alright, I love you all and I miss you. Mwah.